So we're working on the front of the Patriot. Off camera I went ahead and these are your pieces, they come in half, so you have to glue them together. It's glue them. So I glued them together with some of the tight bond too. And these are your nose pieces for your go over your motor. Being as we got the Retract, there is a template on the plans for cutting out for your Retract, but due to I'm using a different Retract than what the plans show, we're going to have to customize it. So I'm going to give this a shot. A piece of Dollar Tree foam board, and what I've done is just pressed it down on there and got me an outline. So we'll cut that out. I think it's time for me to bleed. I'll mark this so we ain't gotta go as far. Well, no, it's gonna have to go up. We can do that around that corner a little bit. This will get us a lot closer than there we go. What we do is just line this up on our seams, mark this out. Get that away. That'll get us close. I'm gonna take this out to the scroll saw. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I got it roughed in. It's probably not gonna be exact because I wanted to have a little where I could adjust it if I need to and try to fit it a little more closely, which I am gonna have to trim some. Got her. Sorry if I'm blowing in the mic. Now we can glue this linkage in. I was waiting to do that and glue this in here. A little block right there, and I got a block right here. It's gonna put up against there. We'll just glue her in. Should keep her good and down. I glue my finger to it, it'd be nice. Alright, so go ahead and temp installed our retract back in, and because our next step's pretty much gluing this on. Well, we just want to make sure it's right. Still in the fence of doing gear doors on the front, but let's see. What I'm going to do is make sure this position's good, and I'm going to mark everything up so we can glue it in place. That position was pretty good. I probably should have marked it right there, but I'm going to trim this, clearance that arm a little bit more. Yeah, get me a dang file. There you are. Why are you digging in there now? Spining up down there on that bottom. I'm going to clearance it a little more down there. Dang it. I just had to trim out right here because that clevis was catching on that piece of wood. But still probably going to have to do the bottom some. Oh yeah, like butter. What I'm talking about. So I got a center mark up here. There's a center mark back here on F2 and F1. And we're lining the seam up of this top or bottom plate on those marks, and then we'll flush them up with the firewall, and then we'll trim off the back. Trim this right here a little bit. We'll clean these lines up before I cover it. Alrighty. There. My fine point one. This will work. And move my pins. Based on the book, and I've already sanded this, so on the book it says to use thick CA on it, and so that's what we're gonna do. We getting there. Sure enough. I went ahead too, and I don't remember if I said it previously, but I went through and from here it was all the way back to here. I did the epoxy treatment, you know, mixing epoxy with alcohol so you can paint it on. So the inside's all been coated with coating of epoxy. See if we did good. Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah.